Morning all, welcome back to another video. It's been a little while since I did one. I've had a bit of a bad back, so not been able to get out much in the garden. So I thought I'd just do a quick one just to show you where I am, and got a couple of jobs I want to do today. So it's the middle of November, I think it's about the 14th of November today. It's a beautiful sunny morning, you see behind me. We had a really heavy mist last night, so everything's really wet, but it's a beautiful day out here. So I thought I'd take advantage, and I've got some beans, French beans to pull up, plant my garlic, and some general just tidying up to do. So I'll bring you along with me. We're in the veggie patch this morning. It's been a bit neglected recently. So things have just started to finish, and I just haven't really got round to pulling them out. So I think today I'm going to make a start putting the beds to bed, as it were. So I'm going to start off with these French beans. These were late planting. We've had a few off them, but they've now gone over. We've had a few crops. They've now gone over now. And so I'm going to plant some of my garlic in this bed. See over here, I've got my Brussels sprouts, which aren't really doing very well. There are some small sprouts on there, but I don't think they're going to do anything. See a couple of red kale plants here, but I did pick some yesterday for dinner, but I actually forgot to wash them, so they sat in the sink. They are actually covered in bugs, so they need a good wash, but they're okay. Runner beans are all done now. They've all gone over, so these are going to get pulled out. I'm not going to keep any seed. I've got loads of seed left from last year and the year before, so I'm just going to take these out and put them on the compost, and then tidy up this bed, or these beds here rather. Horseradish, I'm not quite sure what's happened to that. It's been attacked by something. It still seems to be okay, so I might have a look at that later. And obviously all the lettuce has just gone. So a bit of a tidy up today. It's a beautiful day, so just going to crack on. It's actually really warm. It was quite cold first thing this morning. I got in the car to take Jacob up to the school bus, and it's read 4 degrees. But I mean, it's got to be about at least 10, 11 now. So it's beautiful in the sunshine. So I pulled those out. It didn't take long. It took 2 minutes. There wasn't many in there. So you can see it's just a small bed. But the remains of the chives down the other end, so I'm going to cut those down for the winter. I'll just give this a quick rake over, and they'll be ready to plant my garlic. Got 3 varieties of garlic to plant out today. So I'm not even going to try and pronounce them. That one, which is a sort of a pinkish one. I've got this one, which is obviously a white one, and a Germidor, well, I'm going to say that one, and that's another whitey pinky one. So 3 different types. I'll put one of these types in the bed that I've just prepared, and the rest I'll pop down in the market garden. So there's 12 cloves there. So what I'm going to do, I'll try and do this so I can show you. I'm using my phone today. It's a quick impromptu video, but pop each one in. So obviously root side down. It's quite obvious with the garlic because this bit here is the pointy bit where the stalk and the leaves come out, and then the bottom is the root. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that in down there. It's like 3 centimeters deep, it said, so about that. What I also do is, while I plant it, is I pop a stick in just next to it, because that way I can see where I've planted them. We have a tendency this time of year for small furries and birds coming along and picking them up. So I'm going to crack on and plant the rest of these, and then we'll go from there. So that's the garlic planted. I've got 12 cloves in there, so all the sticks just mark out where the garlic has been planted. Just gives me an idea how many are coming up and how many have been pulled up. Obviously once they've come up, the stalks are up, I can take the sticks away. So I found it handy last year when I started getting things being pulled up, so it's quite a useful tool for me anyway. So while I was cutting back the chives, excuse me, I discovered 1 or 2 garlic plants that I'd obviously forgotten about. Now, I suppose I should pull them up, but I'm going to keep the ones that are in the ground, and these ones here, which I pulled up just to see what they were, I'm just going to replant and see what happens. The worst that can happen is they rot and don't grow. The best that can happen is we get a few extra garlic. So, you know, no issues there. So that's them planted in there. Use my trusty Hori knife. Brilliant piece of kit. Thoroughly recommend one of these. Doubles as a trowel, a hoe, just an all-round general sort of really good tool to have in the garden. Okay, so I've cut the chives back and I've replanted that garlic that you saw me do a minute ago. Unfortunately I haven't got quite as much done as I'd hoped, because shortly after planting those few garlic bulbs, I had a phone call from Jacob's school to say could I come and pick him up, because he'd fallen and banged his head. So I had to go and pick him up and bring him home. He's all right, he's fine, just has to rest up a bit. So I'm going to crack on tidying up all these chives to pop away. I'll pop those in the compost and then just do a general tidy up. So I've got a little bit of space at the end of the bed, so I've decided to plant these. So they're white garlic. There's only 7 cloves in this one, so there's not as many as the previous one. So I'm just going to pop those in here. I've run out of sticks, so I'm going to have to nip up to the greenhouse and get some more of those. But I'll pop the 4 in that I've got sticks for now. So that's it, that's the garlic planted. So I've got 2 varieties in here, both autumn planting. Chives have been chopped back and started to tidy up a bit. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Just a quick video just to let you know how I've been getting on, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching.